funny. We be dancing to this music and it stops. We get on the sport. We still be dancing.
Stay cranking, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the link in the bio.
Hit the link in
the description. Check out the Mersey. You feel me? Anyway, what's up, y'all? I am ZZ.
I am Mimi.
And we are the AyeeeTwins.
I missed that. That was my cue I was supposed to say.
Yeah, it's fine.
I was about to say something else. So sorry.
But we are your big cousins. We back with another mother stream. Okay,
back with it, baby.
Good to see y'all. Good to be here. We got a couple things to get into today. These sunflower seeds, just to start with. Don't judge me.
Yeah, that's egregious. What? They must. He can still eat this sunflower. I thought you was gonna stop. That's all right.
I'm not. It is what it is. We got a couple things to react to today. We're gonna get into Reggie, DDG, that whole thing. We're gonna react to a couple of videos. And some commentary on that. Amira got me wanting to watch this damn some fucking XXL freestyle. I ain't never seen. Apparently it's a white boy that's going viral. I don't know what the fuck she talking about.
It's so funny because she is. I'm so surprised she hasn't seen this clip because this has literally been going viral for like the last week. I don't know how the hell this nigga ain't seen it.
I ain't seen this bullshit at all. I don't know what the fuck this is.
We're gonna get into it. This is the this is the XXL, the new XXL, or one of the freshman freestyles that they put out.
And I really want y'all to
featuring Ian.
And I really want y'all to understand the principle.
I keep trying to zoom in. That's why.
Oh, that's why I got you. Okay. I'm like, he's a new popular white rapper though. That a lot of people like. I don't know. He's associated with some other like rappers that's already established. I forgot who, but never got into him because I don't really listen to white rappers.
We don't give a damn about white rappers.
Yeah,
I'm surprised you wanted me to see this shit, but we gonna watch.
But it's funny that it's funny, and I did want to react to it. And it's actually I've already seen it, so this is gonna be her raw reaction. I think it's about to be hilarious.
Did you see the title I made for this too?
What is it?
I put DDG tried, Reggie fried, AyeeeTwins live.
I'm dead. I was gonna tell you to put that. I forgot to say it before I came down here. I was gonna tell you to put that. I'm dead.
I put twins.
25. No back. Reggie, you 5'2" though. Shout out to
Reggie. We both Reggie.
Yeah.
But
that's funny as hell. I'll tell you to do that. I'm weird.
All right, let's see what this little they talking about. He started with the This old ass niggas wasn't ain't been doing this shit since like 2017.
No,
2015. What the fuck?
No, bro. When I was pulling up the clip to send it to us, bro, I thought you heard it. I thought you heard the
Nigga, no.
I thought you heard.
Nigga, what? I literally didn't hear this at all. This is egregious already. This is about to be some garbage. Immediately. As the groupies with white as well.
I think they're black guys behind them actually. I think those are black guys, yeah. Unfortunately.
Walking that bitch like, how the hell y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? Ready to turn myself in down at the station. I made a killing today. Always gonna be money. Always gonna be hoes. Always gonna be something. Only thing you got is your word. I put that shit on my mama. No, you really just can't get comfy. Gotta keep at it, buddy. Before I had this money, wasn't worried about nothing. That shit feel backwards to me. He ain't always getting high. What happened to him? And what happened to you? I'm the same I was. I'm just getting paid with a few more habits now. Oh, shit. Here we go again. Damn, I got this dime bitch. Just want to be my friend. Damn, you don't think Flo Rida here is going down for real? Damn, I'm a little too high for this. Jesus, take the wheel. I'm on time and bitch, you don't know what time.
Nigga, what the fuck? What the fuck? I'm mad.
I didn't even see that bullshit.
I'm more mad at the black boys behind him doing the It's giving slave him. This shit not even giving. What the
slave
fuck?
For the masters insane.
This is absolutely insane.
Crazy.
Why would y'all go back? The only reason why little white boys like this feel like they can get away with shit is because of the black boys that validate this bullshit.
Yeah.
Y'all got to do
them little niggas behind them. That's who made them thought.
Oh,
bro, this shit gonna be hard. This shit gonna be hard, bro. This shit different. Ain't nobody doing this. Yeah, nigga, nobody been doing this since 2015. Nigga, since it was invented.
Jesus, take the wheel. He's using our shit.
Yeah.
And it's not even good.
And you know what? I didn't even see that. I guess I only seen part of the freestyle because I ain't seen that I haven't seen none of this. I'm about to see what's about to come up. I've seen, I guess. I haven't seen this first half, so
This is absolutely not fucking right.
That's insane. Jesus,
Time it is.
It's insane.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got migraines? You want to ride this shit? Oh, okay. Play like goddamn. You really want every flavor? Oh, okay. You want to round in, but you want to come crying, bitch? Oh, okay. Damn. It's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes. Damn, I'm feeling like 50 Cent. Bitch, I'm in the club. Damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again. Damn, I'm on my DJ Khaled shit. We the best. Damn, we rolling hella deep. I feel like Adele. Damn, kiss me through the phone. Suck me through the cell. Damn, I'm a little too high for this. Jesus, take the wheel.
Nigga, get the fuck out of here. That was wild.
Nigga, really?
Why are they even on Double XL? I mean, Double XL the last few years been putting up garbage ass rappers.
Yeah, it's been trash.
But nigga, how did that make it to Double XL?
My thing is how? Why did this nigga start the
That's
video off? Why did he? It definitely is. Why did he start the video off, turned around, and made this cinematic fucking interest? Like he was doing something overly different.
Bruh.
Every nigga in the world has rapped on that beat. Are you dead ass?
Literally.
That's insane.
Niggas still be rapping that. I think like the Shay and DDG, like them niggas be rapping on that beat sometimes when it's a group and shit like that. They'll throw that shit on, but that's on some joke shit. Niggas ain't thinking who would go on Double XL, a platform like this.
Oh my god.
A platform like this and perform and let this be your fucking and your shining rap. So how you introduce yourself on this fucking platform?
Yeah.
I have no interest in listening to nothing else.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't be intrigued with it because white.
But this is why I have to stop giving out fucking cookout cookies to these goddamn white people who do the ittiest bitty thing. Just have a little bit of rhythm.
Just a little bit.
A little bit of cadence.
Tiny bit.
I can write a little song.
Bruh.
Y'all niggas give them y'all up behind this nigga going,
Nah, and the
what
shit
the hell?
was so basic. I feel like DJ Khaled, I'm going number one. Feel like I'm up rolling the deep. Adele. Like, nigga, I probably could have
And it didn't even rap.
And the shit was weak as hell. That was weak. That was corny. That was garbage. Get this nigga off of there.
And
Please,
you know
I hope
what?
you don't got
It's
no beef.
really disrespectful, honestly,
Please,
to hip hop. It's disrespectful to Black Americans, our culture. Matter of fact, shout out to Reggie. We gotta get that nigga, but shout out to Reggie. He actually spoke on this shit too and said the same thing. Like,
Oh, he did?
He did. He said it was disrespectful to Black American
My
culture.
nigga Reggie.
It is.
I didn't know FBA. What's up, D-Bully? I see you, bye-bye.
Hey, what's up, man?
Shit.
Yeah, disrespectful, man. That shit disrespectful. For you to even get up there, that shows the level of disrespect or the level of ignorance that these white rappers have. Like, they just think they could just do anything. Like, if you had some respect for the culture, if you had some niggas around you that's not yes men and have respect for themselves, they would have told you, advised you, like, hey, this shit might come off a little corny. Let's not, or at least change your flow.
You know what it
or
might
at least
be?
let's not do it for the entire fucking 16 bars.
He might be hanging with some non-FBAs. It might be some tellers.
It could be some
It
talent.
might be some tellers of pure improvement. Because I don't know
Tellers
those
are
young
mixed
brothers
breeds.
that really, I don't know those young brothers that will really approve of that shit. That's just insane.
Well, no, don't say that because he is the bag. So you
Oh,
know,
I mean,
it's gonna be some niggas that's gonna be like, oh yeah, bro, you got it, you can do whatever you want, bro. You him. Yeah, because they getting the bag off this nigga.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's
of course, that's why I'm like, he got yes men around him, which I don't give a damn about. Fuck it, I don't care about this nigga yes men around. But as far as the black people that are around him, come on, man.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's how we end up with shit like this. That's what I'm saying. On fresh, this ain't. I can see this being like some regular shit he posted on his page, but on the double XL
freestyle.
That's insane. The same freestyle that fucking Lil Uzi, Yachty, and 21 Savage ate up a few years ago.
Yeah,
this nigga's there.
Yeah.
The same one that Flo Millie fucking so nasty that Lotto ate up last year. This nigga's doing that on here. Yeah. That's insane. That's crazy work. That's insane.
Yeah, hell no, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that's funny as hell.
Absolutely.
I knew she was gonna be fucking with that job. We so happy.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, you right.
Yeah.
That was
the kids be listening to him now. Kids be listening to him. That's how I heard about him.
Now, we want to get to. I don't even know what these. I can't see what the hell the clips are until I click on them. But so we're gonna get into. We want to react to some of this DDG and what's his name? DDG and Reggie situation. Because y'all, I don't know if y'all seen. I'm pretty sure y'all seen. This shit's going viral all over the fucking net, all over TikTok. Niggas is talking about it. But Reggie recently was messing with this girl. She took her to prom. He put, you know what I'm saying, kind of had her looking sweet on the net and shit like that. Put her on.
He was messing with her for a little while before. It was talking. He had been on her. She had been on his stream for like I think a few times before the prom too, a couple weeks beforehand.
Yeah, so he was on a stream. I mean, they went to streamer prom together. After streamer prom, this girl posted up some damn a damn Cash App scam, which then in return, Reggie was like, he couldn't fuck with her. He stopped kind of fucking with her. He publicly said, like, I don't know why she would be able to scam shit. I thought she was gonna start a YouTube, really getting her business bag, you know, and like you know, like do something with the clout that you know was kind of given to her based off being on her fucking being on his stream. Now DDG reacted to it. A lot of people was reacting to it. Okay, DDG was one of them. It was sent to him. He went and reacted to it, and he was basically like who the fuck cares? You know, she got a little scamming bag. You know, niggas fall for that shit. It's not that deep. You know, Reggie in return was like, okay, mind your old ass business. Ain't gonna worry about that weak ass music you trying to make. Okay, so he kind of came for the nigga and shit like that. And when DDG replied, he was like, yeah, bro, like, what's that about? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I mean, I would just, you know what I'm saying, brush that off the shoulder, but really, that was kind of shady. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. He the type of nigga that takes shit too far. You know, you don't have to say all that, and I'm just reacting to some shit like all some regular shit. Because mind you, in DDG's reaction, it's not like he came from Reggie or nothing. He just thought the shit wasn't that big of a deal. But when he said that, he was like, DDG was on this kind of got on that nigga live, okay? And then that sparked the whole back and forth between the both of them. Yeah. Okay. So now they're at a point where fucking Reggie ass is standing on business. He's not fucking with him. He done came for the nigga Dub. Dub is DDG's cousin. Dub that came for him. Dub that mentioned his what you on TikTok?
TikTok, yeah, I'm about to go.
Where's your camera on?
Damn, nigga.
Yeah, nigga.
You didn't have to tell him that.
I'm just saying.
You said that shit like my shit was looking worse.
Like the camera off, nigga. Yeah. So DDG let me get into some of these fucking clips. Let's get into some.
Yeah, because we actually have slightly different opinions about some of this stuff. It's funny.
Really, just one thing in particular.
Yeah, really just one thing, but yeah, man.
So this is really the main thing. Okay, so DDG had got up here and was basically like, you know, after they had like a back and forth a couple times, DDG was like, look, nigga, you know what I'm saying, I box your little ass. Like, at this point, you gonna have to see me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He ended up calling Ada Ross and was like, I want to do a boxing match. We should set that shit up. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Reggie, on the other hand, was not fucking with it. He was like, nigga, I got somebody for you. If you want to fight, I'm not fighting your ass. You too old. You're bigger than me. You're older than me.
You're a boxer.
And he was a boxer. He is an ex-boxer. Mm-hmm. I'm not about to be fighting your ass. Like, you tripping. So,
and he also said, I'm not Mike Tyson. Basically insinuating I'm not a fighter. So, nigga, I'm not about to fight you. But he did say he had somebody that would fight him for him. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me get the best one. I scoot up a little bit. Oh, no. Egregious. So this is a clip.
What's up? My bad.
Yo. This is a clip right here. Reggie talking.
Nigga said I'm scared. What the fuck?
This is actually Reggie responding. This is after he said he's not going to fight him. This is Reggie responding to some people saying that he was scared. Because some people said he was scared for not wanting to square up with the niggas.
And go ahead. I'll say that afterwards. Go ahead.
What the fuck? Nigga said I'm scared. How y'all mad because I'm playing my cards, mud? Why I can't play my cards, mud? I'm dead playing my cards, bro. Niggas try to 20v1 me. Then he calls Aiden Ross and says, let's set up a boxing match. What the fuck? Why would I not go get my best fighter? I'm playing my cards right, bro. I'm gonna go get my best fighter. And then we can go from there, bro. I'm on a generational run right now. Me losing a boxing match, it's not a good look right now. There's a lot of bitches watching you, man. What you think you is? Manu Pacquiao? I'm not fighting you, my nigga. I got a nigga for you. You always, you feel what I'm saying? We all got that cousin who know how to box and shit like that. I got a cousin or two that a boxing nigga. That ass. Sometimes you gotta go get your big cousin. I'm gonna go get my big cousin. I ain't tripping. I'm gonna go get my big cousin. Nigga, you ain't got your brother, nigga. I'm gonna go get my big cousin. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can't say that because his brother jumped over a nigga to jump in the smoke. I'm gonna go get my big cousin.
One nigga to jump in the smoke. Hey y'all, shout out to TikTok too. What's up, Miss Dion? Hold on. Is that who I think it is?
Miss Dion.
Girl, that's girl. Hey girl, that's Strawberry.
Oh, hey, girl.
Oh, yeah, I know I recognize that name. Like, girl, I know that name.
Oh, boy, I ain't seen her.
Hey, who is this? Blood Wine. Shout out to you for all the love. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you lighting up this pretty world. Now, before we get to, what do we call it? Hold on, I'm going to play this too. Play some of these other clips as well, because this is Reggie. Now, mind you, DDG pulled up a picture of Reggie's father. He saved this nigga, deceased father. What's up, Beast Move? We see you in the chat. Had Reggie's deceased father as his screensaver. Okay. And Reggie's outraged everything tweet. Not a good look. Okay. He was talking about he gonna buy up his block. He going, you know what I'm saying?
He said a lot of shit.
He did. He said a lot of shit.
DDG was the provocative one. He is the one who initiated the interaction between them. Yes. He was the one who spoke on Reggie's situation with his girl and shit like that.
He did. So this is another clip of Reggie responding to DDG. This is him in particular responding to DDG having his dad as a screenshot.
I don't even like the name Daryl. I feel like the name Daryl is just any type of name. If you name your child Daryl, that's top 5 worst names of all time. When you type the poop emoji on Apple Music, DDG name pop up, so even Apple Music knows he's shit. Him dissing me is like literally dissing the entire side of the black community because he thinks he's better than niggas because he got a little money. Bro, you're 27. Humble yourself. It's a lot of niggas that called you out, and I'm not gonna say their names. I don't want.
You were 30.
No, I said earlier. I said 28. I think it's 28 actually. But yeah, I said earlier.
Bring no new niggas into the shit, but it's a lot of niggas that called you out, Daryl, and you ducked the fade multiple times. Stop with all that gangster shit, bro. Y'all niggas is, bro, first of all, I'm not even going to diss where he's from because I really am the type of nigga to put niggas on where he from.
Let me say this real quick. Now, because I seen a couple of niggas say that too about DDG, like, oh, well, you ducked this fade or you let this nigga get away with that. There's always a hierarchy when it comes to people in general, but definitely men. Okay, you always got to think it might be a matter of fact. I just seen Deontay Cat who was talking about this on Don't Come Black Girl podcast. He was like, "Yeah, you know, niggas used to bully him for being light skinned." He said one day he just got tired of that shit. He said the first nigga that say something about me being light skinned or make a joke about it, I'm just gonna swing on him. Fuck it. Got on a bus, first nigga there, and he just went around nigga and beat that nigga ass. The niggas like, "Whoa, why the fuck you do that to me?" Everybody else, you know what I'm saying? But the way a lot of times when men work, that's how they kind of gain their spot in the hierarchy. Is you gotta get the nigga that's beneath you. It's always, even if it's a nigga that you think is the biggest nigga, he's a little nigga to somebody else. It's always a nigga bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, other niggas might have not came for them, so Illuminati and a couple of niggas people mentioned. Them niggas he might see as the same tier or higher tier. So he ain't go for them niggas. So he didn't have the same energy for that nigga. You can look at that as how you want to, but that's just usually how things work. But see, and you fall somewhere on that motherfucking tier.
I agree with that to an extent, but on the flip side, I feel like if you know that you fall higher in the hierarchy, you lack integrity if you're going to try to step on the little guy. Like what makes you stronger, what levels you up, is by going up in weight. Is by going to the next weight class.
I agree.
Not going down. I agree. That just makes you look like a bitch. Because now all you're doing is fighting niggas. All you doing, this is my thing. It make you look like a bitch because you're not fighting someone who is worthy or at your level. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, this comes from a person who fought. I used to fight as a kid, as a teenager. I'm not fighting nobody who is unprovoked. Even if you're weaker than me, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
We're not talking about unprovoked.
Yeah, it is unprovoked because Reggie didn't provoke him. Nigga, you said something to him first.
No, Reggie said something disrespectful to him first.
You said something to and that's what I'm saying.
All DDG said at first was that he didn't think it was that big of a deal that the girl was promoting the scam. He said
right, and that's what I'm saying.
He didn't say nothing disrespectful. Reggie started the disrespect.
I'm not saying. Nigga, let me finish. I'm not saying he did. What I'm saying is that when you say something about someone, when you speak on somebody else's shit, that gives them room, that gives them permission to respond however they want. You did not have the right. You didn't have the right to speak on this thing. To speak on this thing after, yeah, because given the context, this was right after Stream University. Reggie don't even know DDG like that.
Right. So that's why he didn't come for the nigga. He reacted to the content that was sent to him.
But I'm saying Reggie's not friends with you, bro, and he still looked out for you. He didn't get no clout, no money, no juice off of the Holly and Halo situation. You know how much juice he could have got off of that? A lot. He don't know this nigga. He don't owe DDG no fucking loyalty. He don't owe DDG no.
Neither does DDG.
I'm not. But listen, I'm just saying he don't owe DDG no respect. And he still said, you know, I'm gonna respect this nigga. I'm gonna leave his business alone. That's his girl's kid. I ain't gonna speak on that. I'm gonna let that shit go. Then this nigga have a situation with his girl, and you just you talk. Oh, they tagged me. That's all I had to say. You didn't have to.
But he didn't say it. But that's a little Amir. But you know how many people did speak on it? Hella niggas spoke on it.
And he responded to him.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is for him to have spoke on it and be so respectful the way. Did you see the clip? I watched the clip of DDG talking about it. Let's put it up. Because I watched it.
But even if it was, my point is that even if it was,
he really didn't say nothing.
When you speak on another nigga business, another grown man business, you can't be mad at how they react.
And you know what? I need you to remember that when we get later on to this conversation. I want you to keep that same energy when we get later on to this conversation. But because that's cool. I agree with that. But not good. Not in Reggie's case. Hold on. Where's the video I just seen?
Yeah, I can't respect it. I'm sorry. Like, bro, you should have been, especially because DDG is 28 years old. Like, me as a 28-year-old woman, I'm not about to go shit. Or if I get into it with somebody, it's not gonna happen. Like, you're 20 years old. You're a child. Like, you're a baby. I was 20. I know how I was at 20. I'm impulsive. I think I know what I gotta find a chick.
Here we go right here. This is what DDG said. This little bitty ass response. This is what he said. This little bitty ass reaction is what he had for Reggie. His initial reaction to Reggie was called.
Joking about it a little bit. You felt DDG was calling him for publicity and views and
when she posted Cash App scams, she got paid for a promo.
Mind your business.
That's it. She got paid for a promo. He didn't say nothing about it.
Keep playing it.
Bro. Mind your business, gang. Focus on that trash ass music, my nigga. You feel me?
How you get the trash ass music?
He's a comedian.
Yeah, Amira. Oh, he's Amira. Hold up. No,
he's a comedian.
Wait a minute. You can't keep moving the
He's a comedian.
Wait a minute.
Nah,
you can't keep moving the. Wait a minute. Hold up. You can't keep moving the goalposts. Because first you just said you can't get mad to how a nigga react to your personal business or to when a nigga's coming for you.
Right.
That's
I stand on that.
So when Reggie says all of this out of response, mind you, DDG in this clip is not saying anything personal about Reggie. He didn't say he's a bad comedian, he's not funny, he's short.
Don't matter.
That ain't your bitch. The bitch
comedian.
played him. All he said
He's
was,
on everybody.
all he said was, I don't think it's that big of a deal. She got a bag. She pushes
So what? So what? Nigga, he's a comedian. A comedian can say that.
But Amira, but that's not Amira, but that's not what I'm saying is DDG's. Can we agree that DDG's initial reaction was not that big of a fucking deal?
I never said it was. We don't have to agree on that. I already agreed on that. My point is that when you speak on somebody's shit, it warrants whatever reaction that they feel is
right. So when DDG responds, we're gonna exactly. And we're gonna circle back to that. When DDG responds,
I think you're confused.
When DDG responds,
I think you're confused on what my issue, what my disposition is. I don't think that DDG's initial reaction was disrespectful. One, I also don't think that him saying something disrespectful back to Reggie's response was not warranted. That's not my opinion. Right. The point is that you're a 28-year-old man. This is a 20-year-old man. You've been his age, he ain't been yours. So you have to move out of wisdom. That's your responsibility as a grown-ass black man on the internet facing another black man. You could have been like, you know what, Reggie? I make trash music, all right, whatever. You got it, right? I ain't even about to go back and forth. You got it.
I'm not negating Amira, and I'm not negating. I actually
agree. Stop being a little.
Amira, hold up. I agree with that. I agree with that. Except, like you said, as men, when the man comes from you, no matter how old, you can keep saying, "Oh, he's young. He's 21." My nigga, you're a grown man. Exactly. You know he's 20. He's 20. You're around grown men. This is not your first interaction with the girl. He's interacting with Benadon, Duke Dennis, a bunch of these older niggas that's on the street. So this is not his first problem, and this is not his first. And I got a reaction, and I got a reaction from Duke Dennis too that we can react to as well, because he's already seen it. He's spoken this shit. I'm gonna play it. He's spoken this shit too. But there's a reason why he doesn't. Why certain younger niggas don't have these problems with the older creators as well, because they know how to move. So again, if you're just going by the standard that as a man, you got the right to react how you want to react to somebody disrespect you. Then DDG got the right to react how you want, regardless of how you. I didn't say he didn't. Regardless of how you feel personally, of how he should act at his age, just using the basic at an even playing field. They're both men. One disrespected. One is disrespected. One is not. I mean, one is. Then they both should have the right to react to how the fuck they want to react. Now, how we feel morally about it is how we feel morally about it. But if we're talking about objectively, then nigga, you respond to disrespect how you respond to disrespect. Disrespect is disrespect, regardless it's on the internet, in your face, or how was it? Okay, well, here's how we disagree again there, because I don't think that Reggie's response to the first to DDG's initial thing was disrespectful. That's why he's disrespectful. He's a comedian. Let's finish. If he gets he says if you're a comedian, just like Corey Holcomb, fucking Mike Epps, any other comedian, when they respond, they always throw some type of shade. Kevin Hart throws some type of shade every single time. Him saying his music is trash, nigga, that's the number one critique on live for DDG. And Corey Holcomb will stand every nigga. Kevin Hart will stand on this shit. Cat Williams will stand on this shit. On the internet, every nigga. Okay, I get it. Every nigga on the internet, and he is standing on it actually. But every comedian on this, every nigga on this earth has always said DDG music is trash. That's always been the bid. That's always been the bid for DDG. So for him saying that, it's like, okay. Hold on, let's finish the clip. Let's finish the clip.
Focus on that trash ass music, my nigga. You feel me? Niggas, you feel what I'm saying? Mind your business. Niggas say anything. Mind your business. It's not even your beef. Mind your business, gang. You 40 years old, my nigga. Mind your business. I never heard a nigga say cut on that new DDG. I never heard a nigga say that. Mind your business, bro. Like, you're 30.
And that kicked off a whole chain of reactions. Sneak this as a low-key.
No, what I'm saying is not. It was. If I said something like that, I could see that as being disrespectful. It was. But coming from a comedian, I would have laughed at all. I'm like, damn, nigga, I got trash music. It was funny, but it was disrespectfully funny. It was funny. It was disrespectfully funny. That nigga was not what you call it. So when DDG comes back, I'm sorry, that was when DDG comes back.
This is about to understand when niggas roll the clips playing with niggas, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck what niggas be saying. Oh, he trolling, bro. He's trolling, bro. No, bro, he's not. Like, stop. I gotta understand when niggas instantly jump to shit like this. Like, I done seen the clip before. Feel me? I done seen the clip of him saying some slick shit before. And I'm like, I'm just keep watching.
Niggas, you feel what I'm saying? Mind your business. Niggas say anything. Mind your business. It's not even your beef. Mind your business, gang. You 40.
I tell you this, nigga. I don't give a fuck about anything that you got going on, nigga. The clip got sent to reactions like everybody else. I don't give a damn if she scammed a million niggas. I don't give a fuck I don't give a fuck what she did. I don't know your ex, nigga. I don't even know you for real. You feel me? Like, it's like, nigga, I really don't give a fuck. You feel me? I don't. All I said was, if you dumb enough to click on the damn link when a nigga say you get money, like you get money, you send me this and that, and you get $1 million back, it is what it is. And then I was on your side afterwards. So I just say this, man. I'm not the nigga you want to do this with. I don't give a fuck if a nigga saying you trolling, whatever. I don't play like that. I'm not the nigga you want to do this with. Because I'm going to keep going, bro. Like, I don't want to do it with you. You feel me? So just don't speak on it no more. You got mutual homies and shit. Woo woo. You feel me? But nigga, you a grown ass man. Like, it ain't like you a little ass kid, bro. You a grown ass man. You don't want to do this.
He's way smarter than you, nigga.
He tried to give him an outright there. The nigga didn't even come. He didn't even say he felt disrespected. He just said, nigga, I don't play like that. That shit was bad. I wasn't even going like that. That shit, the disrespect was unnecessary. That's essentially what he said. Sensitive. The context matters, my nigga. I could see this being. I could agree with her a little more if it was a regular person, like a regular streamer who didn't do that.
But if it's somebody like Reggie, Kai, Ben the Dot, somebody like, they're going to respond in a troll way.
That's not true.
Not
all the time.
They're comedians. A lot of
nothing's
absolute, but a lot of times they respond to shit as a troll. Like they're not responding seriously. They respond to say some funny shit or say some shit, especially a nigga like Drewski. Shit.
So let's see his response.
So I'm saying my point is like if I get that disrespect warrants disrespect. I said that in the beginning. I understand that. His response to me was not disrespectful.
But you're not him. So it don't matter.
Nigga, I'm saying my opinion. It does matter for the street, nigga. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying it don't matter for DDG in their context. If he's not saying disrespect,
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying that, nigga. Let me finish. I'm just saying again. To me, if it's a comedian saying something, my nigga, you have to remove your feelings from that. They're going to make everything funny. He's a comedian / streamer. Everything this nigga put online is either going to be trolling or it's going to have some type of funny. It's going to have some type of funny to it. It's not
trolling can be disrespectful too.
If you want, in my opinion, cool, whatever. In my opinion, if he took that as disrespect, which obviously did, I'm sorry, nigga, you being sensitive.
A nigga can't say that he's the worst rapper. You feel me? DDG way over Max. No cap. Just for me to add a couple other niggas in the beef.
Let me just finish responding to that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All of this up until this point, we haven't even got to the serious. Nobody's gotten serious yet. This is just a troll.
DDG ain't got serious.
That's what I'm saying. Like there's no disrespect here. When Reggie saw it, he was trolling. When DDG went say something,
but he did call out. But he did say
it was not serious.
But no, but DDG did say there's an underlying. But he did say there's an underlying feel of disrespect. That's why he said, bro, don't even go there. Don't eat nothing.
No, he didn't. He said, I don't want to end your career. That's what he said.
But he said,
I want to spare you.
Like it's like a damn you got going on, nigga. I tell you this, nigga.
Your business, niggas, you feel what I'm saying? Mind your business. Niggas say anything, mind your business. It's not even your beef, mind your business, gang. You 40.
I tell you this, nigga. I don't give a fuck about anything that you got going on, nigga. The clip got sent for reactions like everybody else. I don't give a damn if she scammed a million niggas. I don't give a fuck if, nigga, I don't give a fuck what she did. I don't know your ex, nigga. I don't even know you for real. You feel me? Like, it's like, nigga, I really don't give a fuck. You feel me? I don't. All I said was, if you dumb enough to click on the damn link when a nigga say you get money, like you get money, you send me this and that, then you get $1 million back. It is what it is. And then I was on your side afterwards. So I just say this, man. I'm not the nigga you want to do this with. I don't give a fuck if niggas saying you trolling, whatever. I don't play like that.
I don't give a fuck if niggas say you trolling. I don't play like that. That's AKA there's an undertone of disrespect. So let's chill, bro. Just chill. That's what he meant by that.
That's how I interpreted it.
That's what he just. How you interpret it?
Nigga, you want to do this with? Because I'm gonna keep going, bro.
That's how I interpreted it, Zero.
Amir,
I'm gonna keep going.
Right.
Not because.
So don't do it.
He is saying is you do not want to have an internet beef with me because I will drag you like I did the last nigga.
Right.
Not that you don't want to disrespect me because I will do something to you.
Amir,
those are two.
I didn't say that. What the fuck you can do something to you? I didn't say that. I said in your career.
Okay,
I didn't say that about do something to you. What the fuck you talking about? We ain't even got to you.
You just interpret that as saying I don't play with disrespect. I didn't interpret it like that. I interpreted it as you don't want to play the troll game with me because I can out troll you. That's what he meant.
No, he said I will end your career.
Nothing about disrespect.
He said I will end your career.
I'm trolling.
That's a threat.
I'm trolling.
Ending your career is a threat.
I'm trolling. He didn't.
You ain't ending your career. That ain't disrespect.
I'm not tripping. What I'm saying is that he didn't use the word disrespect. But that's what he meant. So that means it's up to your interpretation. If you interpret it as disrespect, that's on you.
Oh, we gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Because he get there.
But from the context of what he just said before.
She did. I don't know your ex, nigga. I don't even know you for real. You feel me? Like, it's like, nigga, I really don't give a fuck.
Given the context that before he says that, he says, I don't even give a fuck. That's like, it's not a big deal to me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about, I don't know you, I don't know your bitch, I don't know nobody. So this shit is not affecting your real life. That's how I interpreted that. He follows up with, I hear you trolling, you playing. I don't play like that. I will end your career. Because he ended, given the context of what we seen at Streamer University, he ended the last nigga's career. No, the nigga's not popping no more. The nigga who he was talking about, I know who he was talking about today. The nigga has no juice no more. He has no motion. After beefing with DDG, he lost all his motion because DDG trolled the fuck out of this nigga for like 2-3 years straight. So now niggas just consistently troll.
So trolling is a threat.
I never say anything about a threat. I'm not talking about that. That's irrelevant to my argument. What I'm saying is that trolling Trolling is a form of joking. It's a form of sarcasm. You can disrespect somebody, but the art within itself is not disrespectful. It's not supposed to be taken as disrespect. It's supposed to be taken lightly as a joke. You're supposed to laugh it off afterwards. You're not supposed to fight about it. So when he says, I can end your career by trolling, okay, that's fine. That has nothing to do with him. That has no context. That's not showing any context of saying Reggie disrespecting him and I'm going to disrespect you back. He just said, I'm going to do what you're doing. I'm going to outdo you in what you're doing, which is trolling me. And I can do it better because I've been doing it for longer. And I did it many niggas before.
If he's saying this to Rodney, if he's saying, I will troll you so much, if that's what he just said out his mouth, that I will end your career. I will troll you so bad that I will end your career. He literally just said, I will end your career. That's a threat. Behind that, the reasoning of that threat is because he felt a level of disrespect. If he didn't take it seriously, if he really didn't give a fuck, he wouldn't say, I'm going to end your career off trolling. He wouldn't give a fuck that fucking much. But clearly he felt the level of disrespect. He's like, hey, bro, I know you trolling or I know you joking, but there's an undertone of disrespect there. And look, you don't want to go there with me because, nigga, I'm going to take it further and I'm going your motherfucking career.
You'd be like, hey, nigga, that's why your shoes untied. He'd be like, oh, nigga, that's why your granny died. And then it goes from a regular joking matter to a fucking, nah, we got to box. Now we got to fight. Now we got to do all this other shit because you don't understand levels of joking, nigga. Like, you don't get, nigga, if I'm motherfucking flick you with my finger, nigga, that don't mean that you throw a haymaker. That mean you flick a nigga back. You know what I'm saying?
We are. We're showing the clips on Trish.
So just in that clip right there, he just said, DDG just said, bruh, the nigga take it too far. That's what I'm saying. So you can say I misinterpreted it by saying he took it as a level of disrespect, but he literally just out his mouth said, this is the type of nigga that takes it too far. He will say one thing, and then I'll say one thing, I'll flick you, and this nigga want to throw a haymaker. So what he felt by that, that's what he was talking about him responding to him in that, like, bro, all I did was react lightly to your situation. I didn't say nothing personal. I didn't say nothing about you. He didn't even troll in the video at all. But you felt the need to turn around and troll and say some disrespectful shit about me. Why? You didn't have to take it.
He's talking about if I flick you, nigga. Niggas say your music is trash. That's not even an insult anymore. It's literally just a round table joke. Everybody uses that your music is trash. But like, you just had a #1 song on the charts literally like 2-3 months ago.
But also if you search your poop, his name pops up. It's still a little hurt. Okay, that's a little offensive. You know, that's a little offensive.
Anyways, what I'm saying is that's not for you to sit up here, man. That's what I'm saying. You being tender, bro. Because for you to sit up here and say, "Oh yeah, all I did was flick you and you throw a haymaker." Saying your music is trash is not a haymaker, bro. Everybody says that, and I'm not saying that your music is trash. I'm an artist. I get it. We said it about our shit. I understand. I don't think your music is trash. Is it my cup of tea? It's not my cup of tea like that. However, I'm not gonna say your music is trash. The shit is doing numbers. A lot of people listen to it. Niggas, I just died. Damn. You should be desensitized already to niggas saying that your music is trash. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I can understand if he threw a real haymaker, like some personal shit or some shit that you going through, like maybe with the Halo and Holly shit. But bro, you talking about, good thing I stayed here. I'm dead because she didn't like a while.
I'm dead.
But you're talking about your music is trash, bro. You ain't heard nobody turn that DDG. You know how many niggas said that same joke? Like, literally hella niggas. So just like how DDG is telling Reggie, like, oh, well, everybody spoke on it. Yeah, everybody calls your music trash. So why are you trying to make it seem like it's a big deal now that he said it? Because the little niggas say that, you know, you can beat up.
No, he don't know.
You know that you can get all your, you can get all your fans on and go fuck up his shit. Now it's the problem because you saying my music.
But you got to think about the context of the situation. That was just chilling at Streaming University. They was just chilling at prom. They was just chilling at Streaming University. They was just chilling at prom together. And Reggie didn't bring up shit about this nigga music. He was not trolling this nigga at all. Was not trolling about his music. As soon as DDG does the slightest thing in response to Reggie, your first reaction. Hold up. Your first reaction is to start trolling this nigga. As soon as, oh, you 40 years old. You did. As soon as the nigga say this, he don't even talk. He's not even talking about you. I'm not saying that the shit would warrant. I mean, I'm not saying that I would have necessarily took that as disrespect. But I'm not that nigga, and you don't know what the interaction was behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know how that nigga. What other type of weird shit behind the scenes may have happened where he was like, damn, this kind of validated, like, oh, this nigga not even really fucking with me.
Nothing, and just crack uncomfortable jokes. Like, out of that whole house of Reggie is the weakest link. The thing about like Reggie is that this
Which I don't think so.
Thinks he
He's like in the house. Just like
He's definitely
17. That's his problem. He thinks he's 17. You know what I mean? So it's like you think you a kid, bro.
dealing with grown men.
You're 20, nigga. What
But
the
you're
hell?
dealing with grown men.
You're a grown man. Just how I box a 25-year-old, I'll box you too, bro. Like I've been letting you slide because I with everybody you with. We got mutual homies. You putting Kai in a weird position, and I'm building this content house with these.
He was just saying
Or
he's kind of making them choose between the two.
do I say DDG? You know what I'm saying? You putting Kai in.
But and not true, but you know,
This nigga be
he said, Amira, all he said was that
Stupid
him and
nigga.
DDG has been hella cool. Now he's
That's
in the house
not
with him.
putting him in
So if he does something, you know how Kai
They're
tries to
grown men.
hold up. Kai is the same age as fucking Reggie. So to Kai, he's saying that he's putting him in a weird position because if he throws something, he does a subathon, whatever. He want to have all these niggas over. Now he's gonna be double thinking. Damn, should I have Reggie and DDG on at the same
Why
day?
would he be thinking that? He's a grown
that's
man.
what
He's
he-
not a bitch.
that's
Why
what
would he be thinking about when he was with two grown men?
He's
not thinking about
Amira,
you.
he's
He don't give a fuck.
He's talking about Kai.
That's what I'm saying. Kai don't give a fuck.
Kai stayed out of it. We don't know how Kai feels.
He did. He said, I'm not going to choose a side. That's them niggas. I had a conversation with Reggie.
Good.
Reggie's a grown ass man. He makes all decisions. He don't give a fuck.
But this is before.
He don't care.
All he said was he maybe put him in a weird position because he's friends with both of them and he don't want to feel like he has to. That's it.
And my thing is that right there,
That
that's telling on how tender this nigga be. Because for you to sit up there and feel like that you're putting your friend, y'all mutual friend in that comfortable situation because this petty ass internet shit, nigga, that means you really want niggas to choose sides. You're expecting.
Nah, he didn't say he wanted to choose sides.
That's how I feel. You're
He didn't say he
expecting.
wanted to choose sides.
You're expecting for a nigga to want to choose sides over some petty little girl shit. This is some little petty ass little girl shit, little kid shit. I'm sorry.
I don't think he has
That's what I'm like.
sides.
That's what I'm like. You
But I
for
don't
you to
think
even
that's
say
what
that,
he
I
did.
feel like this is exposing this nigga hand. Like you really, that's what you. And as a matter of fact, it's funny because it is exposing his hand. Because throughout the rest of this beef after this, he started involving niggas. As a matter of fact, we can play the clip with Jay Cinco right after.
What you call already started involving niggas too? Reggie done already started involving niggas too. They both already started involving
But
niggas.
Reggie was trolling. Reggie's
America, trolling is a weak ass excuse. I'm sorry,
He's
trolling
not
is
that ass.
bullshit.
And actually, Reggie
Trolling
didn't pull
is
niggas in it.
bullshit. Stand on what the fuck you
No,
say.
Reggie didn't pull niggas in it.
I'm sorry.
Reggie's niggas came in and volunteered.
No,
He didn't pull niggas in it. This nigga trying to get Jay
Reggie
Cinco
just
to
mentioned
go to
Playboy
jail.
Max. What are you talking? He just mentioned Playboy Max in the last clip. What are you talking about? They both involved. You can't say this is some bullshit. This is some bullshit internet shit for Reggie, and then I say the same thing for DDG.
Because he didn't do that, Azira.
What are you
Reggie
talking
didn't
about?
pull
Trolling.
niggas. Azira,
I
Reggie
know this
didn't
nigga
pull.
not trolling.
Azira, listen to my
What the
words.
fuck are you talking
Reggie
about?
didn't pull anybody in.
He just said he just mentioned Playboy Max by himself, Amira. He was trolling, right?
Oh,
You don't know if he's
Azira.
trolling, bringing in Kai.
Azira.
How you want
He
to
said that. He said your music
and this
is
nigga's
better.
the face of trolling.
He said your music. He trolled.
Right,
Max.
and
He
he's
said your
all he
music
said
better
was,
than
and,
Playboy Max.
Amir, and how you know this
How would I
nigga's
pull
not
niggas in?
and how you know, I mean, he mentioned another nigga, it was for y'all shit, I don't got nothing to do with it.
Talking to a nigga. I'm just saying. I feel like bro took what you said out of context. As far as like he probably took it too serious. You know what I'm saying? Because in real life we don't give a fuck about what's going on. You feel me? And it'd be like,
He's so
like I get what bro saying. Like, but I get what you saying. You feel me? Like when you said, oh, like you know, I don't know. I personally don't like Cash App scams personally, only because what Reggie's saying is like that shit fall back on bro because he put the bitch on. Then the bitch posted a Cash App scam. Then it fall back on bro because she's scamming bro fans. You feel me? So bro probably looked at you like, oh, you saying that shit cool, like you condoning my fans getting scammed type shit. But it didn't have to go to the route he took it. You feel me? He could have went about it a different way.
Yeah, but I got 4 words though. Who gives a fuck?
I feel like
You still don't go on there talking about
100. But that's what I'm saying. No,
trash that music,
no, 100. That's what I'm saying. Nigga went about it a certain way, and that shit, you know, at the end of the day, shit went where it went. Now it is where it is. You feel me? I mean, you can't really do nothing.
That was
About this my bro. So
That's not like he felt like both of them.
I didn't say he took a
too far.
side. You really do not be listening. I never said took a side. Them
You
words
know what I'm
never-
saying? Not that he took a
I said
side.
you trying to tell me he was wrong.
That's what I was about to say. I'm about to correct myself. But it doesn't sound like he was trying to say it was wrong.
He did. Did you hear the beginning?
Yeah, he sounded like he was talking about Reggie in the beginning. He
Said in the beginning.
Let's re-listen.
Or maybe I'm about to say maybe.
damn, this my bro. So you talking to a nigga. I'm just saying. I feel like bro took what you said.
No, that's not
He's
it.
talking about- he's talking about-
Before
Right,
to give
that just
context,
sounded like he was just saying both of them took it too far. That's what that just
right,
sounded.
but to give context, before this isn't the right clip. Before this, in this same setting that they're in, he says to DDG because DDG like, he like, yeah, all these Baltimore niggas on my line trying to get up on me, talking about they ain't taking no Reggie slang, Like, man, that's some bullshit. Like, what the fuck he say? He was like, Jay Single, mind you, why Jay Single was, why he trying to like say all this shit about Baltimore, Jay Single's kind of like tuning out. Like, he kind of like, yeah, like looking away, like, all right, you know what I'm saying? He's really not trying to be associated with the fuck this nigga's talking about. You can tell he ain't really fucking with it. And then he says, he's like, and when I guess DDG kind of catches it, he like, but yeah, you know, this shit wasn't even supposed to turn it all. Like, this shit was just supposed to be some internet shit. We were just supposed to see who could drag the other one. And Cinco like, yeah, he like, yeah, nah, you right. That's what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be some internet shit. But he was like, but honestly though, he's like, once you talk about a nigga business, you kind of like, you can't be mad at how they respond. Cause you can't. Why are you speaking on this nigga business, bruh? You talking about, you saying something about this nigga bitch, a girl that he actually liked, he actually cared about. You don't care if Reggie calls your music trash, bro. You don't care because you don't know that nigga. But he cares about this girl.
But he didn't say anything about the girl.
She's scared. She's scared. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the fact that he cares about the situation. You spoke on something that he cares about. You don't know this man.
So he was a tender.
You don't know. You don't know.
So that was
you don't know this man. No, I don't think that's tender.
So that's not tender, but DDG is tender.
How's that tender?
Amira,
he responded.
He didn't say anything
to someone.
He reacted to a clip off the internet. He's a content creator that does reactions.
Right, and so did Reggie. How was that tender?
How was that?
What are you talking about?
You're saying that
how was Reggie
you acting like DG.
He liked the bitch, and you said something about it.
He didn't say nothing about the bitch.
You said something about the situation.
Who cares? He can't speak.
Because he knew it's his. Yeah, nigga, that is a man.
That's hypocritical.
As a man,
that's hypocritical.
Why are you speaking on another nigga relationship?
That's hypocritical.
You can't speak on their relationship. DDG can't speak on his own relationship.
He spoke on her
scamming.
Amira, he did not.
Why are you speaking on the man?
He did it. He spoke on them on her scamming.
Same
Amira.
shit.
That's it.
It's the same
it's
thing.
Not.
That's why they broke up.
Amira, no.
That's why they weren't together. That's why they separated.
Amira, they worked together. They worked together.
That's why they separated.
They were talking. That's it.
That's why
they just liked each other. Amira, that's not the person he was with. That's not his wife or Jordan he was with.
That's why they separated.
They went to prom together. A streamer prom. That's it.
Either way,
it was a baby relationship. It was a baby shit. That was a situation.
You can't get mad at how they respond.
Amira, how you would have called DDG Tinder and not Reggie for the same shit? That's insane.
Reggie
that's hypocritical.
Reggie did not
He's not Tinder for us.
Speak on
getting offended
DDG shit.
That's great.
Are you missing
that's
that?
The same shit.
Isn't that
it's the same shit. That's the same shit. I don't understand how it's not clicking for you. It's not clicking for you. It don't make. That don't make. I don't understand how that does not make sense. That's crazy.
Because it's two different things.
Crazy.
One person initiated, the other person responded. Two different things.
He didn't initiate disrespect.
One nigga
minded disrespect.
One nigga minded his business. The other nigga minded another nigga business.
They're content creators. It's the internet.
That's the difference.
How is it just internet shit when it's in favor of Reggie and not for DDG?
Okay, so
DDG
want to play Halo.
They just met each other.
He wanted to
They just met each other.
Like, please.
Halo, his son? You talking about his son? I mean, how are you comparing his son? How are you comparing his son and his baby mother situation to a bitch he just met? To Reggie, to him reacting to a bitch he just met?
That's his situation.
That's
crazy.
That's
Reggie's situation.
I mean, that's insane.
They're two grown men.
Insane.
What are you talking about?
That's absolutely
This is the internet. If you can speak on my shit, I can speak on yours. That's just law. It is what it is.
No, it's not.
So you can't get mad at a nigga responding.
That's hella.
I think it's hypocritical for you to think that.
That's crazy.
That's we're talking about we're debating.
This is Reggie. Now this is after they had some back and forth. This is Reggie in his room talking about now this is after DDG has already used a picture of Reggie's deceased father as his screensaver. Okay, so you already on some disrespectful type time. They already passed the limits as where the shit is wild. Okay,
yeah. He also said he said something else that was real disrespectful. So I can't think of it, but he said a lot.
But this is
literally this is the end of the beat for real.
This is Reggie right here. Respond.
I don't even like the name Daryl. I feel like the name Daryl is just any type of name if you need money. Bro, you're 27. Humble yourself. It's a lot of niggas that called you out, and I'm not gonna say their names. I don't want to bring no new niggas into the shit, but it's a lot of niggas that called you out, Daryl, and you ducked the fade multiple times. Stop with all that gangster shit, bro. Y'all niggas is, bro, first of all, I'm not even going to diss where he's from because I really am the type of nigga to put niggas on where he from. If you from Pontiac and you feel like you know how to rap, you feel what I'm saying? You feel like you a funny nigga from Pontiac, tap in with me. I'm gonna put y'all niggas on a higher platform, something that DDG never did. One thing that my city can vouch for me and say, I gave so many niggas the platform to the point where it was like, if you ain't do nothing with it, nigga, that's on you, nigga. I gave so many niggas from my city the platform, nigga, before I even came to Atlanta.
That's another thing too. That was another thing. That's what he's referencing because DDG and Dub was saying that Reggie didn't put his friend on for, I guess his friends on, specifically Craig, on from back from Baltimore, shit like that. But Craig actually responded and is actually.
He back Reggie Blake.
He actually back Reggie like, I didn't want that nigga to give me no handout. So that's what he's referencing when he's talking about. I put a lot of niggas on because he was when Craig was actually straight before he moved to Atlanta.
I literally tried to get every famous person in my city on my stream, bro. I'm only one nigga. There's only but so much I can do. And another thing, niggas say I don't support the bros. Gang, if you really do your research, you know me and Craig been locked in for years now. And it's multiple occasions where you can see me and bro doing videos with millions of views. One thing that niggas is not acknowledging, bro, this shit is all about me having morals and principles of not scamming my fans. And I don't even call my niggas fans. That's how much I'm locked in with my niggas. My niggas is supporters, bro. We don't even say the fan word over this bitch.
Which I completely, I don't know if we started with that, but yeah, I definitely am in agreement with him. He should have cut that bitch
for sure.
For scamming like that.
But
she
and also
she for sure fumbled the bag.
Yeah. Also, I think that's another reason why I feel like DDG is like it's like a stupid hill to die on because like bro, you like you did say something slight and you know what's called, but nigga, you was literally supporting her scamming people. Like, and you know what? And to give context to that, it's funny because now it's hella people coming out. Like, I guess Reggie people, they doing edits, but it's hella people talking about they got scammed DDG from like order merch or like shit they was supposed to.
I think it was like that too. So
Cash Apps. He's supposed to be what's called. It's like a lot. I don't know how I had never heard of that, but it's a lot of like YouTube videos. I'm actually gonna look it up to see if they legit. But it was a lot of screenshots of like YouTube videos saying DDG scammed me. DDG. I tried to buy it from DDG and I never received the package or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So for you to even want to down that hill, it's like, all I said was that she getting money. It's like, bro, she getting money by scamming niggas. Like, and we ain't talking about scamming the bank, like you out there, you making pieces and shit. That's one thing. But you talking about you scamming niggas like kids because they clicking on your Cash App link. That's crazy as hell, bro. Like that's a lack of integrity.
Yeah,
you should have.
He was right. That's what he was completely right.
Like that's a dumb hill to.
You definitely dodged.
You did, but that's a dumb hill to die on, right? That's something like you could have avoided this whole beef. You like, you know what, Brian? Fuck that shit. It ain't that serious. Why the hell? I ain't had to say that shit in the first place. That bitch, she shouldn't be scamming people. You know
somebody commented and said Reggie's super tender. He crashed out on the whole streaming community because they disagree with him bashing that girl for doing promo. He did, but she did go on her. That's why I'm like, I'm just saying you going tender one way, not the other. That's all I'm saying. Let's keep saying this for everybody. I'm just saying he had it. You know what? You would say this thing got tender moments, so did he.
You know what? I can give you that.
I'm just saying.
I can give you that for that because I definitely did see clips unrelated to this about him crashing out.
Just saying, I did too.
But when it comes to this, I feel like the tender one in this situation was DDG. I'm sorry. Reggie got it for me.
And I really want y'all to understand the principle of this shit. These niggas is cool with scamming. Not to mention, this nigga DDG did some broke ass shit, nigga. Today. Was it today actually? Didn't he literally just post some scamming shit, nigga? I literally see him post some scam shit. That's why he don't care. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not even trying to persuade niggas not to fuck with him, even though that's what he's trying to do. I'm not even trying to persuade y'all. I just want y'all to see this shit. Like, gang, you know damn well, gang. Like, come on, bro. Be real, gang. And my nails dirty because I've been digging in my ass, but don't worry about that. That's another note. Listen, bro, this nigga is dead ass posting the same shit that these other niggas is posting. Y'all niggas all flipping y'all money, man. Now look at this clip.
Yeah, but you know,
we got a boatload of clips to watch here.
Like this, you know, that's I see people saying this on the internet too. Like this beef is starting to turn into like a Kendrick Lamar and Drake type thing because that's why I'm like, bro, like if honestly it's starting to come down to like a little bit of a lack of integrity. I'm not gonna lie because it's like, bro, the first thing is you defending a girl who's scamming people. That's insane. Like, how would you even go against the grain with a nigga saying that, like, yeah, I'm not fucking around no more. She tried to scam.
You should have did that.
That right there is just wild. So for you to be the older person, you should have had the discernment to be like, you know what? If I'm a troll, if I'm a beef with this nigga, let him not be over this. Let's start over some shit that actually makes sense. Because why would I want to beef with you? Because I'm trying to defend a girl for scamming people. That don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? And then two, it's like all this nigga keep going back. Them two, mind you, we ain't saw all the clips. They been going back and forth a lot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these clips, all he talking about is money. Oh yeah, you ain't got no money. Yeah, you broke. You ain't got no. You look at your outfits. Look at your fits. It's like, bro, where's your mind at, bro? This man is talking about how he came from the trenches. He talking about how he put his men on. He talking about how he's maintained being a real nigga. He don't need all the jewelry and shit like that. He saved his money, and you gonna say he's broke because he's making almost $100,000 a month? Are you tone deaf? Like, I'm confused. That's why now people are starting to criticize him as a person. So I'm like, you really, all of this is, you're spiraling and having all this exposure, people exposing your hand for what? Just because you want to defend a girl, because you want to speak on somebody else, girl, scamming people. That right there, that's what I'm saying. It now is becoming bigger than they were just trolling each other. Now it's okay. You as a person, how do you maneuver in situations? Because this is not making sense, brother. You're 28. It should be reversed. It should be Reggie being the one speaking on shit, and you telling him like, little nigga, stay on my business. But it's reversed. You're the older one in the little nigga business, and he's telling you to mind yours. That don't make sense.
But you know, I would feel that way. I guess the only reason I don't think it's that big of a deal is because this is his brand. This is on brand for him. I mean, yeah, I agree with the fact that he should be promoting the scam and shit, but he also, like I said, he literally taught a class.
So what's his brand?
Hold on, he literally taught a class at Stream University about beefing. So his whole thing is this is how he gets his money. It's beefing. His whole career from streaming and from YouTube is from beefing with niggas, from trolling. So it's like this is his fucking his cash cow.
But that's
like, it would be different if it was a different nigga. Like Duke Dennis doing this, so it would be like, nigga, what the fuck is all brand?
Yeah,
what the
because
hell you don't even beef with it?
But Duke Dennis is authentic.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But if this is his brand, then that's his brand. Like if this is his cash cow, that's his cash cow. Like it is, like you know what I'm saying? That's just you just say it again. We can't have it one way and not the other. You just say it's internet shit. It's not a big deal. It's trolling. So if it's just trolling, if it's just internet shit, then who the fuck cares?
No,
he's not
but I'm saying how you do it is also
getting the nigga demonetized.
How he
take money? He actually add money to niggas.
But how you maneuver in the situation also has to be accounted for, beloved. That's what I'm saying. Even with the shit that came up, even with the thing that came up. If y'all haven't seen it, we can play that clip too. With him at his brother's funeral with his YouTube logo.
Yeah, that was a breeze.
It's like, you know what I'm saying?
That's his brand.
So I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. Now people are starting to question what his brand is. What do you represent? Who really are you? Are you a nigga? Are you a stand-up nigga? Like, or are you the type of nigga? Let me expose that nigga.
So I mean, that's what I'm like. None of this is really that.
Well, no, but that's the thing. So Illuminati, that's the thing. So he got off though. So Illuminati ended up changing his mind. He ended up being like, bro, I don't even want to be with you. Everybody stop calling me garbage. So he didn't even get to. He didn't even really get to the meat of where Reggie at. He didn't even get to, nigga. You wearing it. If So Illuminati would say something about that nigga wearing that motherfucking YouTube shirt at the funeral, I
don't know if he did.
Viral.
He might have. I don't know.
No, he did.
They did it for a long time.
No, he didn't speak on it. He did not. They didn't speak on it. When So Illuminati was going viral, they was talking about they was talking about I forgot, but he didn't mention that. He didn't go back.
So Illuminati talked about this nigga Son of the Soul, him being in some Illuminati shit.
He talked about Holly too. He said he thought Holly was like a demon.
Yeah, that's all. Like he didn't talk about a lot of shit. I wouldn't be surprised if he touched on that a while ago, like in the stream or something. It's just something that kind of went under the radar type shit. Because again, he didn't say hell shit about this nigga, so it could have just been something that went under the radar. He could have been addressed. Because that clip that Reggie brought up is literally from like fucking 10 years.
It's from a long time.
15 or some bullshit like that.
But that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. It's resurfacing now because now people are starting not I wouldn't say realize, but people are starting to question what his brand really represents. Is it people thought it was just trolling, it was just making money, but now we're trying to get down to the definition of what that means. How do you make money? Is it do you think all money is good money? You think scamming niggas is a way to get money? Some people don't. A lot of people don't move like that. Reggie being one of them. I'm not okay.
And that's why I'm not with shit.
I'm not okay. I'm not talking about the trolling shit. I'm saying I'm not okay with, as a person, my moral integrity won't allow me to scam people to live. That's not how I'm going to live. I don't think that's a part of our brand. We will never post something to scam you guys. We will never post a link, a Cash App link, promo for fucking $12 to get you $30. We'll never do that because it's a part of our brand to maintain our integrity. We're going to make money with integrity. We're not going to make money by shaking our ass or by scamming niggas. So if you think if you're in your moral code, if you think it's okay to scam people to live, now that makes me question who you are. Are you really a real nigga? Are you really the stand-up guy that you presented yourself as Daryl? Or are you just a nigga who do anything to come up?
I'm not real. Who thought this nigga was? I don't know what
his fans.
The only person that I know him from the brand. Like I said, I don't respect the trolling shit. I think that's just a sneaky way, especially for a man to get away with disrespect in a funny way. I'm not fucking with that. So if that's your brand and that's Daryl brand, I don't respect it. I don't fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I don't just respect the nigga. I don't know him, but I don't respect that as a as a solid part of somebody's brand, that being at the forefront of your brand, because again, you're, especially as a man, you're a man. Stand on what the fuck you say. If you got a troll, if you got a troll to get off what you got to say over your chest instead of just saying it or saying it in a funny way and letting that be look, well, I'm dead ass. Because even Reggie, he said some shit. Reggie was like, oh, well, yeah, the nigga Almighty J, like, yeah, I said that nigga was top 5 ass, and that nigga just laughed it off. But I'm like, I looked at the clip and Reggie was laughing when he said that. You didn't say, nigga, you some bullshit. You a garbage rapper. He didn't just say that. And it was like, yeah, nigga, that's it. He was like, you top 5 ass. Nah. Shout out to Almighty J in the chat. Nigga, but see, that type of shit. What I'm saying is for you to double back and say, oh, like, yeah, nigga, I said it to your face like that, and you just laughed it off. You ain't say shit about it. It's like, nigga, well, you can't play it like that now because you played it off like it was a joke. No, what do you mean? Exactly, because he thought it was a joke. He thought they were joking. He didn't take it serious. If he would have dead ass been like, nigga, my nigga, you're some. He didn't say, my nigga, you're the one of the worst rappers I've ever heard. Like dead ass. I'm not joking. If that reaction may have been a little bit different, then he might have took a little. Say that though. Why would you? But that's my point, Amira. That's why I'm saying I don't want to get around. But hold up, but that's what I'm saying. I don't like that, and that's why I say they blowing, especially as men. We talking about for men. This is what I'm saying. That type of shit is a little tender, a little cowardly, that type of sort of behavior is not to be respected. If you gonna go back on it and try to act like you was standing on some shit and you wasn't. You was joking with that. But no, he was joking with that nigga. Reggie doubled back and tried to act like that's the energy he had, and it wasn't. The energy you had was joking. Really. He just said, nigga said, how you want that? No, he said, no, he didn't. He said, no, he didn't. He said, no, nigga. He tried to bitch the nigga like, oh, nah, I said that to your face, and you laughed it off. Like, I said that shit to you like I was that. And nigga, no, you didn't. You said it like a joke. And the nigga took it as a joke, and then you shouted him out in the chat. You said WJ in the chat. And you dapped the nigga up afterwards. That's weird. That type of behavior is weird. That's that new nigga shit that I don't like. I don't like that. That's weird, bro. I don't like that type of behavior. If you gonna stand on it, say the nigga trash and let that be that.
He's a comedian.
It's certain niggas
you keep taking that out of context.
No, it doesn't matter.
My cousin paid the bouncer $200.
Right?
I don't know how I got in. I think he paid the bouncer. My cousin paid the bouncer $200. It was his birthday. He told me to come out to Atlanta, and I went to Magic City, right? And he was throwing money. I ain't got no money. You throwing money in the air, right? I see a 5 on the ground. I'm like, you throwing 5s? Like, usually just throw 1s in the club, right? I see 5s on the ground, so I start picking them up. I start picking up the 1s. I start doing this and that, picking them up. Boom. Hey, from the back counter.
Put it in his pocket. Ran to the bathroom.
He basically just said that he took, when he was younger, he was at the strip club. He took the strippers' money off the floor and got about $500-$600 off shit.
Wow, that's absolutely
insane. That's insane. He's sitting up there talking about shit like it's cool. That's why I'm like,
all
of these clips coming up, and now they're starting to really like analyze this nigga DDG like he's Drake. That's why people starting to compare him to Drake. They're like, damn, they starting to analyze your whole character and who you are as a person outside of the beef, not even just within the beef. So I'm like, damn, bro, you turn this into some whole other shit. Didn't even have to be all that. If you would have just minded your damn business.
So now, after this, after DDG had put out there that he wanted to fight this, that he wanted to fight what's his name? That he wanted to fight Reggie. This nigga Aaron the plumber came out and was like, he did what? I'm sorry, DDG came out and said he wanted to fight Reggie, and Reggie was like, I'm not fighting you a boxer, whatever you owe them, not fighting you, shit like that. But I got somebody for you.
And he also said he's not fighting.
He also said not a fighter. So yeah, but a lot of people had came out in response like, yeah, I got that nigga, especially people from Baltimore in specific. Like people was like, yeah, nigga, I got that nigga.
It was, yeah.
But Aaron the plumber specifically, this nigga, he's not from Baltimore. I don't even know what this nigga from. He's from the South somewhere, I think. But he came out and was like, look, I'll take the fade for you, bro. You know this nigga always trying to take the fade.
I didn't even know this. I'm dead.
Bro, this nigga's always trying to take the fade. So Aaron the plumber came out. It was like, I'll take the fade for you, bro. And this is Dub reacting to it. DDG stuff.
I'm dead. Nigga. I did not know that. That's fucking serious.
In a real way, I'm taking all Reggie fades. You know what I'm saying? All you from Streamer University. Kai Sanat had over 250 people at his pool party,
bro. Listen, let me tell you this, Aaron the plumber. That fade shit that you was pulling out, bro. We're off that, bro. Like, you got to start doing backflips or some shit. We're done. Like, nigga, no one, like, what are you talking? Like fades? Like, that shit was cool. I think that cool shit was, like, it's over, bro. Like, relax. How you, like, what?
Nigga, how you gonna say this about him, not about DDG?
That's what I'm saying. How we gonna say it's about DDG and not about Reggie? I think all this shit is weak. I'm sorry.
I'm saying from the perspective of how can you say that niggas is over the phase, niggas ain't taking phase, and DDG's literally trying to give a fade to Reggie.
Yeah, that's weak. That's why I'm like, I think
how would you say that he's?
That's saying that was weak. I ain't like that.
You should be telling your brother that. Tell your brother that same shit you telling Aaron. Tell your brother that shit.
Yeah, that was weak.
I
don't think that.
Because honestly, even Aaron the Promo and DDG's unfair fight. Aaron the Promo big as hell. Yeah. Hell, I don't know if this nigga a boxer, but the nigga obviously can fight, and he big as hell. So I don't know if that's a fair fight for DDG. To be real, it's debatable. I don't know. People have been put up for debate whether he fight based on the previous fights he had on camera. I'm gonna just say that. But I do think. But I do think, like I said, I keep the same energy for both. I don't like the fact that Dub is on here trying to cop a plea basically and saying that we ain't with that. But I also don't like the fact that Reggie didn't respond. Like I said, if you're gonna, as a man, even with him being 20 and DDG being older, let me just get this out of the way. I don't think DDG should have challenged to the fight. I do think he should have handled it differently. He's older. He should have led the way differently. Period. Point blank, we can move past that. But now that we're here, now we're dealing with two men that has disrespected each other. He's talked about his son. He's talked about his baby mother being with another nigga. He's talked about his brother. The disrespect has been given on both sides at this point. Mm-hmm. At this point. So at this point, if the nigga wants a fade, the last thing that should be coming out your mouth is, oh, I'm not going to fight you because you're too big and you're old. Well, nigga, if that's the case, watch your mouth, young man. Respect your elders, young man, because you knew that you knew that this nigga was a boxer beforehand. You know that he's been boxing niggas and been doing a little Aiden Ross fights and shit before that. So you knew that it could lead to this. The disrespect could lead to that. So no, I don't respect Reggie saying, oh yeah, nah, I'm not gonna catch the fade. I got somebody like no, because ain't nobody else speak for you but you. So now you gotta stand your words. You knew this nigga was older. You knew this nigga was bigger. You knew this nigga could fight. So now you got to deal with it is on man time. You want to talk about niggas from Baltimore when nigga, you're in Atlanta. And DDG, I don't know. Actually, is DDG in Atlanta too? I'm not sure. But it ain't hard for him to get to Atlanta. I think he live in LA.
So, it ain't hard for the nigga to get to Atlanta. So I'm saying, they're both streamers. They can be in the same spaces. What I'm saying is, if they ever got on man time, if DDG wanted to see that nigga when they got on, I'm not mad at DDG for doing it because now the disrespect is putting out there by both of them. Now you knew who you was dealing with.
And I feel like,
and this is where it's at. You got to deal with the fucking consequences of your actions.
I feel like I do understand that, and generally I do agree with that consensus that if you are going to engage in some type of beef with it, you got to be ready for the consequences. Generally, I do agree with that. However, in this situation, I feel like if this nigga's all the way in Italy. He's talking about setting up a fight. You ain't right here in front of me trying to square up. I'm not like if he was right there in front of trying to square with Reggie, yeah, and Reggie ran and was like, nah, I ain't trying to fight you. Then I'd be like, all right, bro, that's some bitch ass shit, bro. Take your L's, man. Even if you think you're gonna lose, nigga, chin up, fist out, get your shit in. Do what you're supposed to do. Exactly. But this nigga's all the way across the country in Italy, like in a whole nother country. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we know why.
Yeah, we know why he can't say why. We know why. We know why. We know why the nigga over there. Right. But
it so happened this happened on the internet while he was over there. So, yeah, unless this is planned, this all could be planned. You know, that's why I'm like, I don't. You know.
It could be all a troll. Honestly,
Reggie definitely got hella followers off the show. I think
it might. It might all be a troll. Honestly, they might both just be doing this just for internet views. But if you're trying to set up a fight, he was talking about calling Aiden Ross setting up a fight. You trying to set up a fight with me, and make it a boxing match. Then yeah, nigga, you set it up with my big cousin. What the hell you setting it up with me for? So you gonna whoop on me? I'm not about to plan to get my ass whooped. Hell no. What I am gonna do, because shit, in our family, you get your ass whooped. It's hands and feet from everybody. I'm sorry. You ain't beating my cousin in front of me. It's not fucking happening. It's not gonna happen. So this is the same exact difference. If he was getting his ass whooped in person with DDG and his big cousin was right there, DDG will be getting jumped. So whether you get jumped, or rather than keep your cover on him. Yeah, you better. Yeah. Because like I said, if he do pull up on him in person, then he's responsible for whatever happened to himself. He got to protect himself. But if you're talking about setting up something, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't think, especially with DDG having the background in boxing, him being bigger in mass and in height and being older, I would, especially because I don't know if Reggie was serious, but Reggie just made a video today talking about all the fights he's been into, and all of them he said he got his ass whooped. Is it for real? He's saying his ass.
Agree.
He said he learned from the last one, but he kept getting beat the hell up.
Agree.
By the time he got to the last fight, the nigga said he ran from some niggas. He said he about to get jumped. He ran from them niggas. God damn. So he lived in Baltimore. So
that's what I'm nigga. You would
like fight his whole life.
But that's what I'm like. As a man, you gotta watch your mouth, then, man. Because men, it's not the same as men, girl. Even some girls.
And that's true. And that might be a lesson you need to get.
You ain't gonna give a so far for a bitch. You move her across the right, bitch, that might slap shit out your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But especially as a man, men are not taking disrespect. They don't give a fuck how old you are. They will, even for an older nigga, they will slap the shit out of your nigga. They ain't gonna fight you, but they might slap backhand the shit out your ass just so you can feel that power and know next time, think twice about what the fuck you say. So I'm like, regardless, disrespect, you could tell him that you could feel how you want about how he took it, but he took it how he took it, and Reggie should have been thinking about that ahead of time. If it's
and that's why I say for future reference, it might just be a lesson to learn. Because again, I do think DDG overreacted. I think he's still overreacting, trying to fight him. However, he's not going to be the last person to overreact. He's not going to be the last person to drag it or take it to the next level. So it is a lesson that it's actually good that he's learning now to, look, you may think it's just jokes, you may think it's just trolling. Everybody ain't gonna take it like that.
And that's what I'm saying. You can keep saying that comedian shit, he's a comedian, but that comedian and that trolling shit don't mean shit in real life. I'm sorry. And we can act like we keep acting like this is internet shit, but the internet shit gets real. These are real, these ain't bots. There's bots online and there's bots online and then there's real people. And whether you're a comedian or whether you're just a funny nigga or whether you're trolling in real life, when a nigga feels disrespected, that funny shit don't matter. You being a comedian don't matter.
All the time. Sometimes
it didn't matter for Will Smith when he smacked the shit out of Chris Rock and he was joking about his life.
Jokes to Chris Rock.
I'm just saying.
Before he got smacked the shit
I'm just saying.
About Jada Pinkett.
I'm just saying. But
whole damn life.
But it took that one joke for him to get up there and slap the shit out. That's what I'm saying. So it's always the limit.
I understand.
So that shit's only going to take you but so far in manhood. It's only going to take you but so far in the real world. That shit is only going to get you at the end of the day. As a person, you got to stand on what you say or don't say that shit. It's that simple.
I don't see how niggas be doing all this like beefing on the internet, bro. That shit is just insane to me. Like, bro, they have to fight. Like, you no, I'm keeping it band. Like, y'all done said everything under the sun to each other. And now y'all expect to just walk past each other. That's why I don't beef on the internet. And that's why I just don't even get into other people's business, because I don't see how they can just take all that. Nigga just said, fuck your daddy. Fuck your, you feel me? That's why I listen. Shit, I ain't gonna care.
Again,
I don't see how niggas
it's funny. This is what I meant by this is how DDG should have reacted. Like, you're the one who took it to talk about people deceased, like, bruh, you're too old for that, bruh. You should have known. You should have been the leader in this beef. You should have been the leader in this. He did.
Before he brought up Halo?
He did. That's why he brought up Halo. That's why he brought it up. Yeah. So yeah,
I'm not 100% right.
He did. We'll fact check.
We gotta fact check that. Yeah,
whatever. Fact check me. But for now, from what I've seen, yes, that nigga brought up his dead father first. So the point I'm making is that, bro, if you're older, you have to be the. But I have to hold you accountable. Right? You're older. You're the older person. You're almost 10 years older than this little boy. I'm sorry. Like, he was wrong. Reggie was wrong for sure. And he shouldn't have taken that far. I'm sure he's learning many lessons with this shit, along with the W's that he's taken. But brother, you have been successful for the past 10 years. You're making the same mistakes Reggie's making? That don't make sense.
It's not
you should be looking at this the same way. It might not be, but for right now it looks like a mistake because he's taking L's. But you should have took this, you should have swallowed this pill the same way Duke swallowed, bro. I'm not going to get here to you. I'm not going to cross certain lines because as a man, like you're saying, as a man, once it gets to a certain line, once a certain line you cross, we're gonna handle it in a different way. It's going to get to a different level. And it's gonna come off the internet. Duke knows that. That's why he don't get into shit like this. He's not beefing with niggas. I'm sure he's had plenty of problems with niggas that he's handled outside of the internet. But DDG, that's what I'm saying. I think he's listening. I think this is a lesson that he needs to learn. That, bro, everything can't be an internet beef. Everything can't just be you just dragging a nigga until you in their career. And it's not gonna go like that every time. Right?
It's not gonna go like that. That's why I'm like, he's that really. DDG ain't really hurting that much from this. It's a couple clips I'm getting. That's why I'm like, he ain't really.
No, yeah, he's
not really being negative. He's not really being negatively affected by this. His streams is going up. His follower count is going up. His sub count. The nigga's making money off. That's why I'm like, this is not really. He's not losing anything from this. The only I think honestly, Reggie would be has the worst of a look because niggas is calling him scary on the internet. Niggas is calling him a bitch and all this other shit. Niggas might be saying that DDG scamming and shit like that, but again, that's shit
that's an L.
That's a part. That's shit he's been doing. This is old shit. This is something that Reggie is just now bringing up. Now this is the first time Reggie has really been on man time with another nigga on the internet, and now that's a bad look for him. DDG is like, nigga, these old clips.
He's a comedian. You know, the times Kevin Hart did play about being a bitch. I'm like, it's not. He's a comedian, bro.
Kevin Hart has never been in a serious relationship. Nobody has seriously threatened Kevin Hart.
Yeah, because he's always played like a bitch. Though. He's always played like a punk.
But who is seriously Kevin? Who is he seriously?
He's always played like a punk.
No, exactly. Right. Reggie is not doing that though. Reggie is saying Kevin ain't never said I got a nigga for you. He's from Philly. You think he don't got some niggas at home he could pay to get on somebody's live? He really would. He never said that. Because he's never had that, he's never taken the disrespect that far. Reggie has. Now that Reggie is taking the disrespect that far, and he got a nigga on his line, it's like, and this is your reaction? It's like, even if you're going to troll, if you're going to be this troll, nigga, be like, nigga, I beat your ass, fuck it. Troll a nigga. That nigga, you ain't gonna do it. If you're gonna go that route, even if you're not, again, America, the chances of
he just supposed to pump fake his ass.
You gonna pump fake? You gonna pump fake for another nigga? Oh yeah, I got another nigga for you.
He was being honest. I'm saying I can't fight you. I'm not gonna win. I'm saying
exactly. You're hyping up another nigga. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you're hyping up another nigga. So instead of hyping up another nigga, hype up yourself.
How?
How is
he can't fight. What do you mean? He's supposed to lie? You literally say he's supposed to lie.
What I'm saying is either way. What I'm saying is if DDG want to beat his ass, if he want to touch the nigga, he's going to touch him, regardless if he got another nigga.
Yeah, he got to do that.
He's going to touch him. So stand on that, bro. I don't give even if you're not going to pump fake.
But he is
just stand on what you're saying. Look, nigga, I ain't going to even address the fight and shit, nigga. Fuck all that. You a bitch.
Well, it's
zero.
Did you see it?
Just divert.
Did you see the clip of Reggie saying that all of them was some pussy though? He said he even included himself. He said, "Bro, me, you, every nigga involved in this shit is pussy. Y'all niggas is just as pussy as me.
That's not a good look.
Let me finish the quote. He said, "We're all streamers, nigga. This is not no street shit. None of us is street niggas. We not in the streets. Why the fuck is y'all trying to act like we about to take it there? It's not going there. We're on the internet.
So why would you say you got a nigga for him?
Azera, he's Azera.
You ain't got an internet.
No, we'll keep up with the timeline.
You talking about internet?
Azera, keep up with the timeline. Wait, you're wrong. If you keep up with the timeline, he only said he had a nigga for him because DDG said nigga for him. But he was saying in response to that, he's like, I don't even know why you say you're trying to fight me. You're trying to have me even try to put me in a position to get a nigga to fight you. When we're streamers, this is what we're doing. We've been doing this. We've been saying this the entire time. This shit is for content. This shit for views. This shit is for entertainment. They've been saying that throughout the beef, since the beginning of the beef. Now you want to make it seem like, oh, I'm really upset. I really disrespect you. Now you really got to put hands on me. Nigga, we're streamers. Why are you trying to take it? But all right, cool. You want to take it there? Now we going by street. Now we going by street code. I can get a nigga to fight you. I can tag a nigga in the streets.
But so can DDG.
All
you need is money, nigga. You think it's matter of fact, let me play this joint. Let me play this video. All you need is money, nigga. I'm sorry. Niggas is broke out here. Niggas can buy, what are you, 6ix9ine? 6ix9ine is a prime example of money being able to buy you a certain amount of shit. You think 6ix9ine wasn't cool with none of the niggas. He was paying them actual gang members. Those were real live gang members. He is not a real gang member. He was paying actual gang niggas to be his entourage and to protect him. Niggas in the street who are hungry for money, it's a lot of niggas that's hungry for money that can fight. All he gotta do is find a nigga and beat that nigga ass.
I'm just saying you
can't pay I'm not saying you can't, but you can pay a nigga to whoop a nigga ass though, for sure. Niggas is out here hungry enough to whoop a nigga ass. You're
28. Matter of fact, as a good example, when we was in high school, there was a girl we went to high school with, bro, and she was a boxer. She came out of school, she was new. White girl, as a matter of fact. She just wanted white girls that used to act black type shit. She was real cool. But yeah, when she came to the school though, she fought somebody. Everybody was like, damn, she could fight. Then niggas found out this girl is a boxer. You know what happened after niggas found out she was a boxer? Nobody wanted to fight her because you can box. That's not the same as fighting a nigga on the street who just got hands. It's completely different. You're talking about someone who has strategy, who has agility, who knows how to predict and counter. That's completely different than just fighting a nigga who can throw some jumps and he might get you once or twice a good time. That's not the. Yeah, I seen what the shape. I seen what the shape fought a couple years ago. I seen what the shape fought my last week. Shout out shape, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's not the same. So no, I'm sorry, bro. You being older than him, you being bigger than him, you being a boxer. I'm sorry, bro. I would go get my big cousin, and I don't think he's tender for going to go get his big cousin. He's 20 years old. You're 30.
I think that's kind of.
I'm sorry. I don't think it's tender.
I think it's. If you know that a nigga, if you know you don't want that smoke with a nigga, watch your mouth. I think it's really that simple. And I think this is a hell of a learning lesson for Reggie, and I'm glad he's learning it this early on in his career because he's not going to be every nigga don't go by the same moral code. It's gonna be a lot of niggas that's older than him that ain't gonna feel like I gotta deal with disrespect. Or let that shit roll off my shoulder because you 5-10 years younger than me. Fuck no. Like I said, a nigga will just slap the shit out you. That's what Will Smith did to Prince. He just slapped the shit out of the nigga. He's a comedian. Yeah. So I'm like, every man don't gotta go by the same. It does not go by. So you gotta go by your own moral code. If I know I can't beat this nigga, I know I can't do it. I don't want to take it there to that level with a nigga. I'm gonna let the nigga have it. I'm not gonna troll. He could have easily just left that nigga. You know what? I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna relax. I don't like the fact that he spoke in my situation, but I'm just not gonna even address it because I don't even want to take it there with DDG. And I know he's the type of nigga to take it further. So let me chill. Let me just not even address the bullshit because you don't want to take it there. You can't get to calling niggas pussy, talking about niggas dead brothers, talking about bringing up old clips.
That was after DDG.
It don't matter. Honestly, it really don't matter. It really don't matter. You can't take it there. Even if DDG would have kept going, even if Reggie would have said, I'm not doing all that, you know what?
Niggas would have called him a punk if he hadn't responded though.
No, he would. What you mean responded to the initial? What you call to DDG?
I'm saying after DDG got disrespectful, if Reggie would have been like, all right, I'm gonna take the high road, you got it. Niggas would have called him a punk for not responding.
So you either get called a bitch for trying to get another nigga to fight your face, or be called a bitch for you trying to take the high road. Which one would you take?
No.
I think taking the higher route was the more intelligent route.
I think that he was getting.
I think more niggas would have been fighting for you on that route.
I think that the dilemma is that he shouldn't have. God damn, I lost my train. You kept talking. I lost my train of thought. I lost it.
You said something about the dilemma being whether you choose him taking the higher right or him being him coming back at Reggie, coming back at DDG so he don't look like a punk. But I'm saying either way, people was going to call you a punk. People still call him a punk because he's trying to get another nigga to fight.
No. He wouldn't have been a punk. He wouldn't have been a punk. I think that he would have been a punk if he wouldn't have responded. That's the thing. If he would have let DDG have it and that went as hard, people would have been saying, "Oh, you can't stick up for yourself." It's like, bro, it's just like a nigga who can't fight in real life, bro. Just because I can't fight don't mean I'm gonna let you keep disrespecting me. Don't mean I'm gonna let you walk all over me or bully me because you're bigger than me. I'm gonna stand up for myself. Even if I get my ass whooped 50-11 times, by that 52nd time, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of damage back, but you're not gonna. That's just him
that's fine.
That's just him him just having his integrity, him just keeping his integrity intact. Like, bro, you're not about to talk to me. You're not about to speak about me any type of way, and I'm not gonna respond. I think that's some
yeah, but to initiate it again, that's why I'm like, that's why you're writing a fine line when you're talking about trolling and comedian and just being funny because that shit don't work in the real world. And like I said, the internet is still the real world. So him getting up there and saying, "Oh, your music is garbage. You 40 years old," regardless of that, if he considered that just a light troll or he took that as a jab. He said, "Nigga, I don't play like that. I don't troll like that. I don't even want to go back and forth." He should have took that warning as it was, even though he threatened him with the end of his career. He should have bro, I'm not going. I know that nigga love. He could have made a joke out of that, man. I took that nigga beat glass. I took that nigga beat glass. I already know that nigga gonna be some troll shit. I'm not, you know what, nigga, you got it. Nigga,
yeah, he could have.
I tried. DDG said, put that shit over in 5, nigga. It's over. We laugh. That some bullshit, and it just would have been. People would have talked about it for maybe a day or two. And it would, but niggas wouldn't have been dragging.
I don't think both of them intended to go to the level that they went.
And maybe not, unless they actually did. But what I'm saying is, if you're in the weaker position, which he has already admitted that he is,
right?
Shut your ass up.
Nah,
it's that simple.
It's the internet.
Let the nigga have it. Shut your ass up.
In person,
or deal with the consequences.
In person, in real life, yeah, for sure. Shut your ass up unless you're willing to take those consequences, for sure.
Even on the
internet.
Shut
up unless you're not willing. Matter of fact, that goes for both in person or online. If you're not willing to take the consequences, then yeah, shut up. But if you are, which Reggie clearly is, then nigga, speak up for yourself. Do your big one. And I think that's
but
why
he's not. And that's why another nigga to fight for you. You ain't trying to.
No, but you still gotta stick up for yourself, bro. Ain't nobody gonna speak for you. Can't nobody speak for you. Then
you can stick up for yourself without being disrespectful.
Can't nobody speak for you, bro. So however he felt like he needed to defend himself.
Nah, but
defend yourself.
Disrespect doesn't always call for disrespect. It doesn't always. You don't always have to fight fire with fire, as we say. You can, but you got to be prepared to get burnt. Reggie ain't prepared to get burnt, so nigga, you shouldn't be prepared to fight.
That's what I'm saying.
No, being burnt is getting your ass whooped. He don't want to get his ass whooped.
Well,
That's the point.
You can't
So
say that
don't
because
play with fire, nigga.
DDG ain't pull up. If DDG pull up and
Well, he's
Reggie,
out the country. He's
and
still
Reggie,
fighting.
if DDG pull up and Reggie run, then you can say he's not prepared to play.
But he's already said he's not fighting.
For right
So he's
now,
gonna run.
but he also didn't say he's going to run. He didn't say that. He didn't say that if you came to this house, I'm leaving. He didn't say that. He never said that. He just said, I'm not fighting you. I'm not.
If he
said,
I'm not. Called himself a pussy,
he said, I'm not.
giving you.
Well, he was disappointed. He was making a point that none of them street niggas. That's the point that he was saying. But I'm saying he's a comedian, bro. You know they use extreme language to make points. That's a part of being a comedian. But the point is to get the point across. But the point is, even if I understand what he's doing. But I'm just saying the point is that if he see you made me lose it again. I lost it because you kept saying shit. I lost.
The point is, nigga. Don't get on the internet calling yourself no pussy. That's egregious. Don't call no other man no pussy. That's egregious because you won't get some consequences. And don't say shit if you ain't ready to back it up, especially as a man.
I agree with that. I do agree with that. Even though I agree with that general consensus, and I think that Reggie is ready to deal with his consequences. I think that he knows that. I think he's ready to deal with it.
He's ready for his cousin.
I think he's ready to deal with whatever consequences to come with it. And if that means putting hands and feet with his cousin, nigga, that's the consequence. It is what it is. Like, big ups to y'all. I hope y'all do y'all big one if y'all got to do that. But I hope it doesn't get there. Hopefully it's just a troll.
I think it might be a troll. I'm like, this is DDG. Honestly, this is DDG's brand. I'm like, this is probably again. Both of these niggas is coming up off this shit. So I'm like, honestly, this could just be some bullshit. To be honest,
it could be honestly. I think it's a 50-50 chance at this point, just because of how it's going and how far it's went. You know, it may just be a troll, man. They could fuck around, come out. This thing might come back from Italy. And they pop out together and do what they be on stream together and some shit. You know what I'm saying? So it could just be a troll. But overall, I think that to sum this whole situation up, I think that DDG should have been a leader in this confrontation. I think that he should have took the lead and led them to a place of de-escalation. Rather than letting it keep building and keep adding fuel to the fire. I think him being an older man, he should have led by example and did that. And I think this would have went way differently. It wouldn't even be drugging on this damn long, to be honest with you.
Yeah, probably not, man. But Reggie, respect your damn elders, boy. You better respect your elders. Respect your elders and watch what the fuck you say out your mouth. Because I'm sorry, this trolling and using the internet and using a comedian as an excuse is weak. I'm sorry. I'm not rocking with it. We are real people in the real world, and niggas got real feelings and got real hands for that ass. So I need for people to think twice before you get up on this internet and acting like it's just a joke, because everybody don't take everything as a joke, man. So understand what you're saying, think twice about it, and understand the consequences that may come with it. Because nigga, you might get your ass whooping. Hey, look, you better be ready. You better get your ass in the gym, boy. Smoking all that weed. Better go with your ass in that gym and get the training, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? Get the training, my boy.
You probably should get the training.
Get the training.
Because it might not be the last situation.
It's probably not. The way he's handling this, it's probably not, to be honest.
And honestly, I say that. Don't we think, ladies, a little loud?
Girl, don't worry about that. Go ahead, finish what you
Oh, okay, I'm dead. And that's why I say even in the future, the next time, brother, it might not be over the internet. It could be like you in a room with somebody and this may happen. And you may not have time to make videos, stream and shit. It might be some shit you gotta deal with right then and there. So yeah, I do agree with that. Like, yeah, you definitely gotta be prepared for whatever consequences come with your actions.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Shit get real out here in these streets, man. These internet streets is real. They lead to the real streets. Some of them, look. Some of them lead to some real streets, man. Some real street shit or some real life shit. Okay, you got to be careful, man. For real. Yeah. But all right, y'all. I think that's all we got for tonight. This was a cool little stream. Yeah, appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all some real ones rocking with the shit.
Let us know what y'all think in the comments. Oh, wait, damn. Is there comments up here? I might list YouTube.
YouTube, is it comments?
No, it's on YouTube.
It'll be on YouTube.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, on YouTube, y'all let us know
what your thoughts
on the comments. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with us here? Do you agree with both of us?
You somewhere in the middle.
Do you think Azira's perspective was egregious like me? Maybe.
Do you think she was that ass wrong? Now, let us know what y'all think in the comments below. We're going to see y'all on the next stream. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and all that shit. And follow us on Twitch. Okay, links in the description.
Bye, y'all. All right, TikTok, we about it.